Hi guys, it's Mrs.Z. Today we're talking about the grade 5, mission 6, lesson 2, and it's word problem. Let's read it. The picture shows an intersection in Stony Brook Village. The town wants to construct two new roads, Elm Street and King Street. Elm Street will intersect Lower Sheep Pasture Road, run parallel to Main Street, and be perpendicular to the Stony Brook Road. Sketch Elm Street. Let's go back to see what we know and what we can do. The town wants to construct two new roads. One is called Elm Street, another King Street. First, they said what Elm Street has to look like. Elm Street will intersect Lower Sheep Pasture Road. So here is, they will intersect Lower Sheep Pasture Road. Intersect means they're gonna cross that. So either way, you will see how it goes. But then next clue says, and run parallel to Main Street. So it's gonna intersect with this, but are also gonna be parallel to Main Street, and this is the Main Street. Okay, gonna be parallel to Main Street and be perpendicular to the Stony Brook Road. Here's the Stony Brook Road. So if this new Elm Street has to go parallel to the main, I'm going to use my little triangles. And first I'm going to make parallel to Main Street. Okay. Now, when I create the line perfectly aligned, I can push toward my little ruler and I can slide down and I can place my road parallel to Main Street anywhere I want. But it has to be intersecting Lower Street, and then also it has to be perpendicular to it. So I can check if this is perpendicular. If I take my parallel, I can tell you perpendicular is my little triangle has a right angle. To be perpendicular, these Stony Brook Road and my triangle, they have to cross at the right angle. So right now I am at right angle, so it makes sense if I draw parallel line that is intersecting Low Sheep, and it's going to be perpendicular to the Stony Road. Okay, so this is my new street called Elm Street. It is intersecting Low Sheep Pasture, and also it is in perpendicularly crossing off the Stony Brook Road. Okay, we did sketch Elm Street. Now we're gonna go and see what B question is. They say King Street will be perpendicular to the Main Street. So now we need to create King Street. And they say King Street will be perpendicular, which means that is gonna intersect to Main Street. They will intersect at 90 degrees angle. and begin at the intersection of Appier Sheep Pasture Road and East Main Street. So King Street has to be perpendicular. I'm going to take my little triangle. It's to be perpendicular to the main street, and Main Street is this one here. So it is going to be perpendicular. If I use my little triangle, that is right angle. So this is how, but also it cannot be placed right here, or it has a specific where it needs to be, and it needs to be at begin at intersection of Appier Sheep Pasture here, Appier Sheep Pasture, and East Main Road. So here has to be that on this corner has to be New Street, perpendicular to the main street. So I'm going to use my triangular ruler, and I can also prove it with my stickers if you don't believe me. I need here this new row to be perpendicular to the, and that is, it's creating the right angle, and it has to be about like this. That's line, right? So I'm using my triangular ruler. I'm going to make, it has to begin with these two intersect. So here is perpendicular line, and then I'm going to make a parallel to it. So the lines are parallel, and that is the King Street. All right. So this would be, okay, King Street. So this is word problem lesson 2, grade 5, mission 6. We created 2 new streets. One was parallel to Main Street and perpendicular to the Stony Brook Road. And another is called King Street, and it was perpendicular to the main street, but it has a specific spot that has to start and begin with at intersection of Appier Sheep Pasture Road and East Main Road. Okay, I hope that you like this. It was very easy. Okay, see you later. Thank you very much for listening. Bye bye.